According to the UK government, that the ban for overseas care workers is taking effect from 22nd of July 2025. When I say on this platform that the UK government and policy is the one that you could wake up in the morning, there's something different from what you used to know. Trust me, this is what I've experienced in the past 13 to 14 years of my life here, which is why I always say don't panic, just keep your cool. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. And if you're new to this channel, I create content on UK immigration updates, life in the UK, scholarships in the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, please do hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload a new video, you're going to be the very first person to see that video. Guys, without taking so much of your time, let's quickly dive right into today's video. In today's video, just as you can see on my screen, Reform-led Council calls for more social care visas. When I talk about the UK, I don't want to use the word unstable with their rules, but when the UK passes a rule, I love them for that. They want to still do some research to see if these rules they've passed is actually working. Is it beneficial to the country? From what we all know, that the UK government has put a ban on overseas care workers from 22nd of July 2025, which means that overseas care workers can no longer apply for a UK visa. Now, not only that they can no longer apply for a UK visa, there is no COS, which is a defined COS for care workers overseas. And if you want to come to the UK as a skilled worker from 22nd of July 2025, you have to earn 41,700, previously 38,700. So we know that it's not really easy for a lot of people to get this job from overseas at that rate. Even those within the UK as well, they struggle to get a job that pays that high. And now, not only that, it has to be a job on the ROQF level 6 occupation. This is going to restrict a lot of overseas skilled workers, carers, or whoever is planning to move to the UK this 2025. But bear in mind that people still get these jobs, especially if you're into tech. I've always said that on this platform. I've seen someone who actually got a job on 60k from overseas. This is into AI technology. So these are things you should be looking at now, just in case you're still planning to move to the UK and you've got those tech skills. Start looking for a job around that area. This is a new update that was just recently published regarding the social care visas. As you can see, a Reform UK-led council has called on the government to reconsider its plans to end health and social care visas for overseas workers. Kent County Council leader Linda Kenkara has written to Home Secretary Yvette Cooper and Minister for Care Stephen Kinnock to raise grave concerns about the proposals in the new immigration bill. Karen said the decision could leave providers on cliff edge. A government spokesperson said its decision to close the route to overseas recruitment stemmed from the abuse and exploitation of workers. The rules regarding the social care worker visa route to overseas recruitment are to change on the 22nd of July, requiring firms to hire British nationals to extend visas of overseas workers already in the country. Now, the question is, how many of the British nationals are into care? Very few, very, very few. I saw a post from someone that said that there will be a lot of agency shifts available from now because a lot of people cannot come into the UK to fill in that gap. Bear in mind that not everyone who came to the UK as a care worker are still into care. Most of them have transitioned into tech, data science, data analysis, and so on. Now, the UK government is looking at employing those who are currently in the UK in the health and social care, but we don't know how that is going to be, which I strongly believe, and I know that they are going to actually review this decision in the next few months, because when you look at the social care sectors, there is always a shortage there. And if a lot of people have moved to the UK and they've transitioned into other fields, then how are they going to fill in the gap? Totally unsustainable. In the letter, Karen and KCC cabinet member for adult social care Diana Morton said the authority and care providers had not received formal notification of the changes. Across the contracts for the council's adult social care and social services, there are approximately 150 providers are aware of who have sponsorship licenses, which is equal to 20 to 25% of our social care workforce being from overseas, it said. Paired with the changes announced in the autumn budget in 2024 that resulted in changes to employer national insurance contributions from April 2025. This is totally unsustainable, and the risk is that many care workers at this level will go home and leave providers on a cliff edge. As you can see, a government spokesperson said the expansion of the health and care route to include care workers has led to significant concerns over abuse and exploitation of workers from overseas, which I completely agree. A lot of people came to the UK with the mind of coming to the UK to work, and they got to the UK and there was no job for them, which is one of the reasons why the UK government is taking these actions. But bear in mind that this is not going to just end this way, because a lot of providers may not have carers in the next few months or in the next few years, and the government will still have to review to see what they want to do. Maybe they will tighten the requirements for care workers to move to the UK to work in the job, to make it a bit tough so that not everybody will get the visa, and also make it in a way that people that have not been carers back home cannot come here and just be a carer. I think they are going to look into that, which is one of the reasons why the UK government took the decision. A lot of people moved to the UK, they were not carers, no caring experience, they just come to the UK and they cause a lot of trouble. If you've watched my previous video about a lady who came to the UK on her first shift, she was pushing the man, she was doing all sorts of things, and the man eventually died at the end of the day when he was taken to the hospital, only for the judge to find out that that was her first shift. There was no supervision, there was no proper induction. So I'm just thinking from what I've seen in the UK in the past years of my life here, that even if they have to open the route again for overseas carers to come in, they are going to review it and see how they will make it a bit tough. Not everybody is going to get the visa, not everybody is going to get the job. We have taken steps to address these concerns, but the evidence has shown that more needed to be done, which is why we are closing the road to overseas recruitment. They added that the government had also provided a funding boost of up to 3.7 billion to support social care authorities in 2025-2026. I'll take that paragraph again because it sounds like a good news, right? They added that the government had also provided a funding boost of up to 3.7 billion pounds to support social care authorities in 2025-2026. So in as much as the government is also trying to put an end to this, or has put an end to this, they are also supporting the adult social care sector to see how they can make things work for them. So this is just the update. Like I said, that every update I see, I will come and share with you. For those who are still thinking of moving to the UK as care workers, for those who are already in the UK as care workers, I hope you find this video helpful. Secondly, if your plan is, or your intention is to come to the UK as a care worker, keep developing yourself, keep improving on yourself. Go to hospitals and register to be a carer or maybe a care assistant, so you can be gaining experience while you're doing other stuff. Because even if the UK government intends to open this route in the next few years or in the nearest future, I am very sure, very sure that the requirements will be high. And one of the things you can do for yourself, instead of to just sit down and fold your hands and say, oh, the UK government has closed this route, I don't know what to do, and you're stuck, guys, keep improving on yourself. Continuous improvement on yourself will not do you any harm, but will open more doors for you. If you're someone who is into nursing, or maybe you want to take it to another level, you can look for a nursing school around you and be doing part-time study, or in any which way you want to do it, to just keep developing yourself. So once there is an opportunity, not necessarily in the UK, maybe in any other country, you will stand a better chance of being employed by the organization than just throwing yourself backward to give up and say, oh, I'm not going to prepare myself anymore because the UK government has put an end to this, or because the UK government have said we can no longer sponsor overseas care workers to the UK. So keep developing yourself, keep taking those online courses, get those certifications. Just in case there is any opportunity, you will be the first beneficiary. And trust me, I will always share every information here with you. every information, everything I hear, anything that's going to help you, I will always share here with you. So make sure you stick around, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and also do like and share this video with your friends and loved ones. Until I see you in my next video, just take care and have a lovely day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.